What is this a painting of, though? And there was a middle one as well. The devil?
Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers. Hello, Lodgok. Serona said I might find you here. I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
I may know of something that could help us both. A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Erdgott. Thank you. This should earn Ranrock's trust. I will take it to him immediately. It may distract him from his search.
His search?
It is merely an inkling. You have impressed me greatly, friend. I am glad that I trusted you.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy, where in the last episode, firstly we spent a lot of time on side missions that I cut down to just 15 minutes because I had to finish Transfiguration to get the main quests. Anyway, at that point we returned an egg to the Hebridean Black we rescued in the episode before that, and we met Sebastian to explore an abandoned catacomb for an artifact that supposedly can cure his sister, after which he decided not to use a stun, not to use Expelliarmus, not to use Depulso. Instead, he used Imperio to prevent a goblin from hacking away at his sister. And he's now been banished, along with me, and threatened to be expelled if we ever use dark magic again. But in this episode, we are going to see Sebastian again, I believe. But to start off, we're following up on something that I began several months ago. It's All Gobbledegook, which I'm required to bring someone who speaks Gobbledegook, which is going to be Amit, to follow a lead brought to me by Lodgok, who I assisted in infiltrating Ranrock's group by stealing a helmet. And we're starting with that. Let's go speak to Amit, and let's get into it. My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine, a bit south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook. Evening, chaps. Whoa!
Hello there.
Is literally a cloud in the way, Amit?
Hello, Amit. Do I recall you saying that you speak gobbledygook?
I did. I do. Speak it. Is this to do with the goblin I saw you with in Hogsmeade?
It is. His name is Lodgok. We could use your help with something. He's waiting for me near a goblin mine. Would you be willing to help?
Of course. How exciting. Well, might this be dangerous?
I think he simply wants to show me something that involves gobbledygook. If it helps, he's a friend of Serona's.
Good to hear. Good to hear. If Serona trusts him, then I feel much better.
Wait, hold on. Wouldn't Lodgok speak gobbledygook? Why can't... I don't know. I guess we'll find out.
You said you know gobbledygook, but how well?
I've been reading it for as long as I've been reading English. My parents have an extensive library. Once I grew bored with the classics, I devoured goblin writings. I'd tell you some titles, but you wouldn't understand them.
Fantastic. Let's head to the mine then. I hope you're a skilled duelist, because we'll probably need it. Considering the target on my back.
Lodgok is waiting. Shall we go?
Of course. I just want to check the pronunciation of a couple of key terms first. So I will meet you there.
What? That does not fill me with confidence, Amit. It does not. Anyway, you will have to brush up on it on the way. You have until I get down to my broom, and then until I fly there. Near the mine entrance. I have been there. I've explored all of the available land available to... I've explored all the land available to me, but there is a section that I believe has to be accessed through the mine. However, the mine is definitely active and controlled by goblins and hostile goblins, guarded by trolls. So I'm not sure exactly where we're meeting, but you're back into it. Come on. No. Hi. Do we get faster with each flap? Or is that just a regular animation? Thestral! That's the one that I can never remember. Thestral. Skeletal thestrals. Thestrals. That's what I was talking about in the last episode, the one you have to buy a DLC to be able to ride. In you go!
Lumos.
Don't mind if I do. Ooh, there's more. Oh! I had no idea there was another mine entrance. Maybe there's multiple mines. Because the mine I was thinking of was way down in that direction. This one's definitely Goblin, though. Maybe the tracks lead to it. Let us await. Is he here? Oh, no. So if I am meeting with Lodgok, why can't he just translate it? He's a why wouldn't he speak Goblin? What?
A friend who speaks Gobbledegook is meeting us. Before he arrives, perhaps you could tell me why we're here.
Of course. Unfortunately, presenting Ranrock with the Helmet of Urtkot did not have the effect I'd hoped. Because he knew the details surrounding its plunder, he presumed I'd had help from a witch or wizard in retrieving it.
God damn it.
How else did he expect Goblinkind to get the helmet back? Seems he has no interest in making amends with you.
I'm afraid we do not have the luxury of rational expectation when it comes to Ranrock. Damn Bragbor and his blasted journals.
Bragbor?
An ancestor of Ranrock's, renowned metal worker. If we are to work together, I suppose I must tell you more. Not long ago, Ranrock sent me to collect a recently unearthed set of Bragbor's journals. They described repositories that Bragbor had been commissioned to build for a group of witches and wizards.
What do you mean, repositories?
Large, magically fortified receptacles crafted from goblin metal. Ranrock recruited others to help me locate the repositories. We were to search anywhere that was connected to 5 names mentioned in the journals.
Oh my.
Rackham, Fitzgerald, Bakar, Morganach, and Rookwood.
Rookwood Castle.
That is where we began our search.
Why does Ranrock care so much about these repositories?
He cares about what they contain. For centuries, wizards have refused to share their magical knowledge with goblins. Your kind will not even let us carry wands. Thus, many goblins, myself included, have spent our lives mistrusting wizard kind. Ranrock was convinced that the repositories contained a magical power that wizards wanted to keep for themselves. He is determined to take it for goblin kind. But
Here comes my friend Amit. Probably best to continue our conversation later.
Greetings, Lodgok. It is an honor, sir.
You speak gobbledygook.
Oh, Bagalio.
Enough. Please do not tell me that was meant to be gobbledygook.
Well, yes. Perhaps my pronunciation was a bit off. I imagine certain dialects differ.
Pronunciation is not the issue. I barely recognize that as language. I trust you can read gobbledygook better than you can speak it.
I can, Sir Lodgok.
Just Lodgok. Thankfully, we only need someone who can decipher written plans, since I cannot join you in the mine.
Why?
What written plans? And why can't you come with us?
We need some idea of what Ranrock knows or is plotting. I suspect a careless loyalist may have left plans behind. And I'm unable to join you because I cannot risk anyone reporting my presence to Ranrock. All you need to do is not be seen. Either by the eye above the enchanted door, or a loitering loyalist.
Indeed. Now, sod off.
Fringo!
Right, Amit.
Lumos!
Amit, you're with me. Stay behind me. I don't know much about your ability, but I seriously doubt it is even close to being comparable to mine. So I shall brunt any force that we encounter.
Fringo!
That's a stupid eye. Nothing to see here. Just some random explosions. Stupid eyes.
Books so rarely prepare one for reality. A real goblin mine. It's even grander than I had expected.
Amit, this is... there's no accounting for taste, I suppose. Grand.
I cannot believe I met a goblin.
Let's
What?
just learn what we can and get out.
Look at this lift. Impressive workmanship for so simple a device.
Have you,
Impressive workmanship aside, it's the only way forward.
have you, never gone to Gringotts? How have you not ever met a goblin? How? They're everywhere. Anyway, just opening some doors. Ah, it's a lift. Stop vibrating. God, it's not that exciting.
I still can't believe we're inside a real goblin mine.
Oh God, do I need Depulso? What? I mean Descendo. I don't even know what happened. That's like the opposite way that I was pulling it. Right.
Lumos.
Just looting the mines. The spoils.
I've read about mines like this, but seeing one is something else altogether.
Yes, I know, it's very grand. And I am simply breezing through these. Amit, get...
One less human to worry about.
This mine is not in fact abandoned. Which means Lodgok either didn't know, or he's a pompous prick. Because he's putting us in danger because he doesn't want to be seen. Like we're less important than him. Prick. Pompous prick.
Keep your wits about you, Amit. I'll get you through this mine.
Amit, what in... Do you... Walk? My God. What? Get on... Thank you, Jesus. Moron. And you call yourself a Ravenclaw. God. I bet you're one of those people who chose their house. Oh, hello there.
Ranrock is sure to appreciate the extra work we're doing. Who's out there? Matter of time till Ranrock sets things right.
Focus to tell us.
Over here!
Oh, what the?
Find him!
Where the hell did you come from?
That was a little more than I'm used to.
You didn't...
I'll get us through here safely, Amit. You have my word.
Right, that answers my question about his dueling skills. He literally did nothing.
Accio. I should use disillusionment, but I won't see a thing.
It's lit... Onward! Ah, this opens the gate, which makes the lever accuable.
Accio.
Thank you.
Lumos.
Lumos.
Excuse me? Well?
Lumos.
Bombarda. Expelliarmus.
No.
Lumos.
This is going
Lumos.
perfectly. Right, Amit, you just keep out of sight, shall we?
I'm quite good at sneaking about. You'll see.
Let's
Yes,
take
yes.
a look around, Amit. See if we can find any plans.
Ah!
Bound to be plans around here somewhere.
Let's get an aerial view first. I see some little goblins. Oh, they're all facing away.
Retrivicus totalis.
A moment.
Glacius.
Someone here.
Bombarda.
Wiggenweld. Who needs it?
Fascinating to see gobbledygook written in a goblin hand.
Lumos.
The flourishes are extraordinary. There must be more notes around here. What could they be building?
Well, what does this one say? What does this one say? Or are you saving it for when you have the complete set? Now, you might notice I'm speaking a bit more quietly, or maybe you haven't noticed and maybe I'm not. But in that day's break, I recorded two voiceovers for two separate clients, one of which was a prick. But anyway, so my voice hurts a little bit, so I'm gonna try and be a bit more gentle. Be a bit more diplomatic, gentle, kind, and polite. Amit, I need a translation. No? Can you be gentle? Amit, can I please get a translation? Oh.
A schematic. They're building something. I can't quite make it out. Curious. I will get to the bottom of what they've been building down here.
No, I'll get to the bottom, and you will simply translate. I'm in charge here, Amit, and you will do best to not forget that! Gentle, gentle, gentle. We will find out what they're building.
If I'm translating this correctly, and I think that I am, they're building something rather large. But what? Let me know if you see any more plans or schematics. We can't return to Lodgok empty-headed.
You think I need reminding? This is my mission, I'm... Uh-huh. Yep.
Lumos!
God, right, so it seems we have a lonely one way over there, so let's start with him. Just making my way towards the enemy. And dead you are. Bollocks. Maybe he's the one up there, in which case he wouldn't come, but he would take a look. I'm gonna do that once all the goblins are dead.
Enjoy suffering!
Bollocks. No, Amit! Ow! It's been a day, give me a break. Excuse me, Amit. Really, I should be... God, maybe I should be behind you.
Rather up coming back this way.
It's right. It's possible that it is very possible that I've gotten a tiny bit cocky. I have not the faintest idea what I've just done. But you know what they say. See a lever, pull a lever. Right, Amit, I'd require a translation.
Another schematic. What are they going to build? This mine is too small for whatever it is.
What? What? How big is this thing? Far out beyond the tank farm fence where the gas clear makes no sound.
Avelia.
Ooh, that's a great many. That's a very great many. Nice and sneaky. Let's see if we can wrap around and get to that other one. The Lookout. Loyalist Ranger. Nothing to see here. Nothing at all. Oh, that guy is gonna... Hold on. Okay, well, time to go. That guy's coming this way. Fortunately, there's no body for him to be found. For him to... Jesus Christ, Amit!
Could do with a nice mushroom stew about now.
How about a death? No, I should find a better line. I hope you like it frozen. That wasn't very good, is it? That wasn't very good either, was it? Hope you like it frozen. Amateurish, really. Truly.
Is somebody there? Hello?
What? That guy I can't get to.
I must be going mad. There's nobody here but me.
But he's gonna be able to... Alright, he's not facing this way.
Focus Totalis.
How many of them are there?
That should be the last of them, Amit.
Isn't this an investigation? This is an investigation, isn't it? My God! What am I doing? Good Lord, I'm a fool. Truly. What was I thinking? Can't go investigating without the proper... equipment? There's something in that direction and a blueness in this direction. So that, I would guess, is not progress. So we'll go that way first.
Lumos.
Lumos!
Ah. Fortunately, it's blue, which means the trait will be too low level for my bothering. Oh, there's a boiler. There's a boiler? There's a boiler? Don't you mind me.
Confringo. Revelio.
A page. See if I can see anything. Oh, I can see something. It looks like a big old drill. Yeah, that's about what I was thinking. Alright, let's look at the big old drill.
This is not good. They're building enormous drills, bigger than this mine could contain.
Let's get out of here and tell Lodgok what we found.
It's a big old drill. That's not particularly exciting, but, I guess. But if that was completion, then what on earth is this? Is this the exit? Alright, come on. I want to leave you behind in here.
I need a moment to catch my breath. This was more than I bargained for.
I'm glad you came with me, Amit. Now that we know what they're up to, we can get out of here.
Why are you panicking about a drill? Like, I know, like, from what I know that they're digging for things, but Amit doesn't know anything. Maybe he's just panicking in general, and the drill does indeed mean nothing to him.
Please don't do that.
Shut up! What? Why? Don't do what? Amit! You can't say something like that and then just say nothing! Well, I'm sure he'll speak up when it matters. Don't do that. Don't do what? Money, money. Mounted house? I don't want that. Why would I want that? Fantastic. Things went exactly as planned. And we know that they are making a big old drill. Now, Amit, I'm gonna need you to shut up about everything you just
Can
saw.
we please talk about what just happened?
Yes, keep your mouth shut, or I will set you on fire!
That wasn't so bad, was it?
It was. It really was. I'm afraid I've had enough adventure for one day. For a lifetime, perhaps.
Thank you, Amit. I couldn't have done it without you. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to have a word with Lodgok.
Understood? I'll leave you to it.
And
Your
remember,
goblin secrets are safe with me. But
Yes.
I get to write the book about this escapade someday.
a very long time from now.
Without further ado, adieu.
Now remember, keep your mouth shut! Right, Lodgok. Lodgok, Lodgok, Lodgok. Hello.
They're building enormous drills. We found their plans. Ranrock must be searching for the repositories.
I fear you are correct. Other than Rookwood Castle, however, I do not know where else he plans to search.
I've been wondering about something else you said before we entered the mine.
Yes?
If you share Ranrock's views, then why are you helping me?
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So was surprised to find a witch there who had set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react with fear or disdain. But instead she did something that I will never forget. Without a moment's hesitation, she smiled and asked me to sit with her. She told me that she was a researcher and showed me a small, oddly shaped container with a strange symbol on it. She was certain it was made of goblin metal, but was unable to open it. She wanted to work together.
Miriam.
Oh my...
Yes. But how did you...
Professor Fig's wife. He told me of her research, and I know of the container.
The reverence with which she talked of goblins and their intelligence and skill, it caught me entirely off guard. I'd never been treated with such respect by a witch or wizard. So, to my surprise, I let her study the container if she would allow me to search the castle on my own. We parted ways, with her promising to share what she'd learned. More of Ranrock's recruits arrived, and we began to dig, eventually locating the first repository. Ranrock was thrilled with our discovery, but furious when I told him about Miriam. Berated me for trusting a witch, and I heard she'd been killed.
You think Ranrock murdered her?
I don't want to believe it, but I don't know. After that, something shifted in me. I had seen how the power from the repositories was transforming Ranrock, transforming all of them. I could no longer remain a part of it.
Thank you, Lodgok, for telling me this.
I tell you all of this so that you understand what is at stake. Ranrock never found all of Bragbor's journals, but the ones he did find suggest that Bragbor at some point built a repository far greater in size than the one beneath Rookwood Castle. What you've discovered here today worries me deeply. If Ranrock learns of the location of that repository, I fear we shall be destined for a great war. I will find out what Ranrock knows. Watch for my owl.
I got completely confused by the whole timeline of things. I thought that he went to... So he must have arrived at Rookwood Castle when he was in the service of Ranrock. That's what they were talking about. But I thought he was talking about when I told him to get back in Ranrock's good graces, and he went to search then. Fascinating. Anyway, Sebastian is waiting near the entrance to Overlook Mine to the northeast of Upper Hogsfield. Is there some context in the outpost? Sebastian. Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych we found. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain. What is a triptych? Ah, Mr. Babcock.
See if there's something you need.
I don't. You have nothing of mine. You have... No, wait. You have nothing that I require. That I desire. You... Actually, no, you do have something that I desire. Galleons. Right then. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Babcock.
I thought my owl might pique your interest.
It did. An episode late, in fact, but it did.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so preoccupied by all that happened with Ominis and the catacomb, not to mention my uncle's reaction, that I'd almost forgotten what it was that struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
Oh, come on, ChatGPT. You're letting me down. Connect. What precisely is a triptych?
A triptych is a piece of art or a work of literature that is divided into 3 sections or panels. These panels are usually hinged together or displayed side by side. Each panel may stand alone as an individual piece, but they are often connected thematically or visually to form a cohesive whole.
Thank you very much. That will be all.
Have a great day.
You too.
It seems like you entered EO2.
Absolutely. Avoid detection.
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
Yes.
After you.
Upon hearing the definition, it occurs to me that the triptych is that little cabinet thing that we found with Sebastian. And indeed, this is what we found. This symbol, which looks like the spinny thing that I saw in Rookwood's trial. So I don't know. Anyway, so we found another mine. 2 mine-related things. Isn't that interesting?
There they are, up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
Oh, I've dealt with these pricks before.
Wizardkind will submit to us once the war is over.
Revelio.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Shut up. Is this not the mine? This must be one of the loot things. Anyway. Jesus. So quiet, if you ask me. What is that? You can't do that, game. You can't make weird sounds
This is
when
going
nothing.
well.
Shut up!
We make a good team.
Shut up!
We do at that.
You make awful stealth people. Jesus! Shut up!
Once again, we could fight our way through, or be discreet.
Shut up.
You know which one I'd choose?
Yes, but you've got a trigger-happy Imperio finger, so shut up. Jesus. It's especially important that we don't get you in combat. Ugh. Ew. Why is it so smooth? Ew. Looks like that thing Bilbo killed. Ew. They probably didn't think anyone could get up there because they're so short. Ah! No offense to any short people. Well, that's dramatic. Not anymore. Right, you're with me. We've got a goblin up ahead.
For better or for worse, we're in.
Indeed. Oh, we gotta be quick before they turn around.
Lucas Totalis. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was
Tomb?
closed after accidents
Oh
were
my-
reported. Now I see why.
Right. It seems those spiders we saw, the dead ones, were prophetic. Not prophetic. They were an indicator of what was going on in here. No.
Bombarda.
Come on. A blast would get...
Confringo.
That made me jump?
I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Okay. I know there are enemies. That's a little racist, Sebastian. We don't do that. We don't say that, okay? No. No. I suppose he's a bit sour because one of them tried to murder his sister. I suppose he can be forgiven. What does this say? Extreme danger? No bones and skulls? Oh,
How nice of you to stop by.
Glacius! Finder!
I will make you pay. I won't rest until you're dead.
You won't get away with that.
How many of Ranrock's loyalists are in here?
I must
Too
say...
many. They definitely think there's something here they want.
I must say, you're a far more reliable companion than Amit.
That ledge is awfully high. Any ideas?
Yes, but we have more to explore. Stand by. Anyway.
Here. closer. Levioso.
You will... No comment at all on my genius? You made a point of pointing out that we weren't thinking of anything, and now nothing? What? That's impressive. I underestimated your stealth ability.
Silent as a grave.
Now let's use it. Well, it depends on what the grave houses. If it's an infra, it's not very silent. We can weld. We can weld.
It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Watch your tone. I like spiders. Another one.
Smashing.
Should have thought.
Well done.
We must remain unseen.
Smashing. Smashing. Not only is Sebastian remarkably witty, but he brings out the wit in Lyra as well. We really are made for each other. I'm a little concerned as to how quiet it's been. Like, it hasn't been quiet, but I mean the lack of enemies. Jesus. But the lack of enemies. These aren't enemies. They don't even attack. They're just little babies. Little babies. Let's hope we don't find their mother. She will be far less reasonable. That's not a very threatening spider.
Confringo.
Ah! Well, I was hoping you didn't hear that. Oh, well. Good job. Well done. Smashing. Well, okay, if my objective is that way, then let's go this way. Extreme danger. Are we? Oh god, this is just... Oh god. I'm... Ugh. Ugh.
Confringo. Lumos.
Oh god. They've got the tryptophobia walls as well. Still no enemies. Not really. Ah, speak of the devil. Oh. Speak of the devil indeed. I just heard a goblin. Or at least someone with a gravelly Cockney accent. Let's get a good view, shall we? Ooh, that's a great deal. That's a great deal. And I'm not talking in Ferengi terms. In which case, that'd be a bad deal.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Oh, come on. We could do sneaking, but the disillusionment breaks every time I bloody slide. Can I skip the Can I somehow just... Oh my god. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. I'm a genius. Let's just, do some avoidance, shall we? Let's not squander my genius, in other words.
Can't
What?
handle a little altercation.
I beg your pardon? I was invisible! Spiders as well!
We're not finished yet.
Oh my...
It's almost as if they were waiting.
Oh, for... Well, I have been complaining about the easiness of the fights! Jesus! Don't you dare! Don't you touch him, you monster!
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
For a Ravenclaw, you certainly have a lot to learn.
Why? Because... Are you saying you're a bad chap? Oh, there's nothing here. Oh, I see. One of these. But I've come across these before. I have.
Revelio.
Where are the others?
Clear out these spider webs.
Confringo.
I see.
Wasn't expecting that.
Simple enough.
Lumos.
Foggy. Oh god, please don't send me Infiltrate. Those are my least favorite types of enemies. The world floated back to me, as if in a watery haze. How long had I been unconscious? I only remember his eyes. Empty. Empty of sorrow, yes, but also... I recall feeling a sense of euphoria as I watched the pain vanish. But then everything started to turn. When I fell, I must have hit my head. I neither feel nor see a mark, but the pain is throbbing. I can only hope it's not the Black Death. At least he is no longer in pain.
What do you have there?
A journal entry by Isadora.
Hopefully it will help us unravel more of this mystery.
Indeed. Indeed. So, it's a little hidey hole of Isadora's.
Another passageway. We should search the room first.
Quite right, quite right.
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Ooh.
A canvas piece.
Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all.
We need to go back to the
Still.
Undercroft and stick it in there.
Something about this place feels odd.
Revelio.
Really?
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
His are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there.
My thoughts
This place
precisely.
is odd, to be sure. But I'm fascinated by it.
Lumos.
What do you mean
Now,
odd?
for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts.
Unless
that?
we can find another passageway to the Undercroft. Let's have a look around. Confringo!
Hold on, so starting off, we have a target. A target over a pensive, a star, a pensive alone, a pensive over a star. Maybe they're just random.
Confringo!
That's something. What is that? Something and a something. Anyway, Undercroft. Oh yeah, I suppose I can see it. That does look like that little outlook. Sebastian, you're a genius. How long did you spend just sitting here and looking at it? I should have done that. Goodness, it's obvious now. I suppose he knows the grounds better than I do.
Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do,
Lumos.
in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marrenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
I do trust Sebastian.
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know, goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins.
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
Hold
No,
on.
Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
What? I beg your pardon? I beg your pardon? How dare you?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Prick.
Yes.
prick! But with that, thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please feel free to leave a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye. Oh, shut up! Don't you dare come near me, you little prick!
I expected Rookwood Castle to be deserted when I arrived to begin my search. So I was surprised to find a witch there who'd set up a sort of improvised research site. She was studying something so intently that she almost didn't notice me. When she looked up, I thought she would react